Hello and thank you for joining my channel. Today we have a special chess puzzle that if you can solve, you have a bright chess future. Yes, this puzzle is indeed made by Soviet Russian grandmasters for their students in order to determine how talented their chess players will be. So if you are able to solve this one, you are definitely talented in chess and you have a bright future on your hands. The point of this chess puzzle is to stop all the pawns as white here. Feel free to pause the video, of course, and let me know your answer in the comments. And as always, I will give you the solution in just a few seconds. Also, you've probably noticed in the upper right corner of the board something called ignore square. The point of this is simply to ignore it completely. I had to put two kings on the board because Lichess and chess.com don't allow putting positions without two kings on the board, and I simply don't want for you to get confused when you see them on the board, and that is the reason why I had to remove them from the position. And I also wanted to mention that if you manage to solve this puzzle, then you are really good at chess and you should continue pursue this career, because this chess puzzle is intended to separate regular players from those who are talented in chess. In those days when chess masters and chess teachers would put this chess puzzle before their students, the ones who can solve it and who can solve it fast were a good chess prospects, and that's why those grandmasters and those chess teachers would decide to be their teachers of those specially talented kids. And definitely you don't have to worry, if you manage to solve it, you should continue your chess career. So without further ado, we will continue straight to this puzzle. So as you can see here, we have a queen and our task is to stop these four pawns. Now we have a few possibilities on our hand. We can firstly move our queen on the first rank, something like this. We can either try and pick up this pawn or pick up this pawn, and those are our three options. We can start checking out from there. So as you can see, staying on the first rank doesn't give us anything, because if we move our queen somewhere like queen to h1, black will simply continue pushing his pawns, and we didn't achieve anything with that. So this is definitely not a solution. We can go back. So what's next? We can pick this pawn or we can pick the pawn on b3. By the way, when solving this puzzle, of course, you are not allowed to touch any pieces on the board. You should only do your calculation in your imagination and then see from there the solution of this puzzle. Of course, forget to mention that. Since we know that we have only two moves picking up these two pawns, we will start with picking up this pawn on b3, and let's see what would be black's reply. So let's say black plays d2. Then how do we continue? Black is now threatening to promote this queen on d1. So how can we stop that? We can maybe try and play queen to d1. But then black continues with a2. Now what can we do? How can we continue and stop this promotion? Our queen is in a lot of trouble, because now if we try with queen a1 after c2, simply one of the pawns will promote, and there is no way of stopping this promotion. So we saw that after queen to b3, it is a little bit hard when black pushes to d2. But let's see what else is there. After queen to b3, how else can black play? For example, black can even play c2 and winning in this position. White cannot do nothing. He can, yes, pick up this pawn on a3, but after d2, again, there is no way of stopping the promotion for a queen. So this plan doesn't work. So as you can see, queen takes on b3 is not a good option. So let's go back. Instead of queen picking up on b3, we mentioned that we have another option here, that is queen picking up on d3. So right now, how do we continue? What other options black have here? So for example, if he pushes on a2, we will continue by queen picking up on c3. And right now, the path of promotion is blocked. Whatever the black does, he will be forced to sacrifice his pawns, and we will win the game. So he will not be able to promote. After queen to d3, what else is there for black? Black can maybe try and play b2 here, and then try to push this pawn. But after this move, of course, we will not allow that. We will play queen to b1. And again, right now, pushing these pawns simply will leave our queen for them, taking them, and black will be not able to promote their pawns, so we are winning again. After b2, after queen takes on d3, if black tries to play c2, now we have to be careful. We cannot take this pawn, but we have an intermediate move, queen to c3. We are in a waiting mood. We are waiting for black's response. Right now, if black responds with b2, we will continue with queen picking up on c2, and again black will be forced to sacrifice his pawns, and we are winning their pawns again. After queen to c3, if black tries and pushes to a2, then we have another great move, queen to b2, and the position is again blocked, and black will be forced to sacrifice his pawns, and we are simply winning this endgame. So when we go back, actually the solution to the puzzle is queen picking up on d3. And this is how you solve this puzzle, and this is all I have prepared for you today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to leave a comment, like, and share this video with other people who enjoy chess, because word of mouth referrals really help my channel grow, guys. Also, feel free to let me know, were you able to solve this puzzle? Was it difficult for you? Do you think you have a bright future in chess? And guys, if you think you have what it takes to become an international master or a grandmaster, do let me know in the comments. Let me know if you think this puzzle was too difficult for you. And yeah, any other comment is more than welcome, guys. I always enjoy reading your comments, and we will see each other in the next video. I really appreciate all of your attention. Have a nice day. Bye bye.